We're here for our second episode of Season with Love at the RMHCK Commercial Kitchen. I'm Chef James, and I have a problem at my house. I have a 3-year-old, and he is just turned off of veggies all of a sudden, as 3-year-olds tend to do. So one creative way we've come up with making sure that he gets those nice nutrients, vitamins, and minerals in his diet is really just incorporating some more vegetables into things that we know he likes to eat. One thing I know he likes to eat is meatballs. So we have our ground beef. We're going to go ahead and add that to a bowl. And then in our other bowl here, we have just a little bit of milk. So what I like to do anytime I'm making meatballs, making meatloaf, things like that, is really just take those breadcrumbs and our seasonings and kind of let them soak a little bit in with our milk mixture that we're making here. Okay? So give that a little stir. You can kind of just mix it together to make like a paste with your hands. This just kind of keeps you from getting any of those little pockets of breadcrumbs that are kind of dry, right? And helps you kind of spread it out all around, okay? So we'll add that to our mixture. And I just kind of broke the egg up a little bit with my hand. Here we go. So we have our mushrooms. Now I did go ahead and cook those just a little bit on the stove just to kind of cook them down, get some of the moisture out of them, okay? So this has mushrooms and spinach and some chives in it as well. So having all of these extra vegetables in with this beef lets us get some more bioavailability, right? So you get more iron out of it in your body, more magnesium, all the nice things that make us feel good, you know, and adding extra fiber in as well. So we're just gonna mix these together with our hand until we get a nice loose paste. And once you cook it up, it's nice and brown on the outside. You can barely tell there's vegetables in there, which is good for the young ones. So recipes like this, I love making stuff like this down here at the house. Getting some extra veggies in the family's diets is just a good way to make sure that not only are they eating food that's nutritious for them, but it makes it feel better. You know, when you have a full stomach and it's good food, you can conquer and tackle a lot of problems that come up in your day. So it's very important to just, you know, give people the most wholesome food that we can and make sure that we can give a wide range and a diverse range of vegetables and fruits and really, you know, set our families up for success when they're dealing with the issues that they might encounter in their time that they're staying with us. So I love making stuff like this. And, you know, it really does help at home when you have a picky kid. All right, meatballs, we got our tray done. Our oven is preheated to about 400 degrees. We want that oven to be nice and hot so that we can really crisp up the outside of these while still leaving the inside nice and juicy, right? So we're gonna go over to the oven. So center of the oven, just like that. So you can really do these meatballs with kind of anything that you want, any starch. You can serve it with mashed potatoes. You can serve it with rice. I just have some whole wheat pasta here with just a simple tomato sauce. And, you know, this is going to go great. So kind of traditional spaghetti and meatballs, right? So it's been 20 minutes. Meatballs are done. So we're going to pull these out and take a look. We're nice and sizzly. Oh, they smell amazing. All right, let's toss a few meatballs in there, and we're just gonna give them a good toss, coat them with that sauce a little bit. This is ready to go, looking beautiful. If you have someone you want to impress with your fancy cooking skills, take your pasta, separate out your meatballs, and then we're gonna kind of gather our pasta up into a corner of the pan and just start twisting. Kind of like what you do whenever you have your spoon and your fork, right, when you're eating pasta. So as we're twisting, we're just gonna slide it down and just nicely pile and get some height on our pasta, but keeping it towards the middle of the plate. And then we'll arrange our meatballs. All right, so we have some lovely Parmesan. We're just gonna grate like a nice, you know, Olive Garden size pile. And you can really make any pasta reference you want at this point, right? If you cook this meal, so Lady and the Tramp maybe. You can't really see that there's spinach and mushrooms hidden in there, and you can't tell really from the taste either. So this is good stuff, and I look forward to seeing you next month when we make something else that's seasoned with love.